So, I've never really had to deal with sexism, as we have established in my previous feminist rants, except that now, after saying that, I have had to deal with it, and it's really, really pissing me off. My coworker actually said to me yesterday when we were driving to Windsor that he wanted to drive, and then when we got here, actually when we were about to get here, he was like, "I'll let you drive in Windsor." Let me drive. Like, pardon? Like, it's not your car. You don't get to let me do anything. That's not how that works. I just didn't say anything. I was just like, are you serious right now? Like, you think that you're allowed to let me do things? And then when we were having dinner yesterday, he was like, I feel bad that women have to work in Canada and take care of kids. And I was like, well, not really. I'm like, men and women both work and men and women both take care of the kids. And he's like, no, like, women take care of the kids and men, bring home money and food and buy their kids stuff. And I'm like, that's not really how it works here. I'm like, it's kind of like you both sort of do both. Uh, pardon? And then was trying to tell me that men are incapable of dealing with children because they're not patient. And I was like, I'm sorry, are you serious right now? So, like, taking care of children is solely the woman's responsibility? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I was just like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm trying to explain to him how, like, we shouldn't be thinking that way. And he's just like, oh, it's just how it is. It's biology. And I was just gonna fucking flip. I didn't, because I'm trying to be patient, but I'm slowly not being patient anymore. Like, I get it. I get it. There are cultural differences between countries, but I feel like when you come to Canada and the culture is different, you don't try to tell me as a Canadian woman what my responsibilities are in my potential family future. Like, I didn't even, like, I was like, why would you even bring it up? Clearly we're gonna have different opinions on it, and yet he still does. And I'm like, I'm a feminist, you picked the wrong person to have this conversation with. And he's just like, uh, what? And I'm like, you can't say things like that. Like, that's not politically correct in any sense of the word. And how can you even justify any of that when you're in this country where I'm working as an engineer beside you? And like, I'm like, men can give up their jobs too if they want to take care of their kids. It's their job, but they don't do that. I'm like, but they can. Would that make them any less of a man? No. Like, why is everything defined on stuff like that? I was just so pissed. Oh, so pretty much the whole day, I was pissed at him, and he kept trying to bring up conversations with me, and I would disagree with him because he would say something stupid or ignorant, and he would like try to justify himself by being like, "We're just having a conversation here. It's just an easy conversation. Why are you disagreeing with me?" And I'm like, "Because I have the right to disagree with you." Like, I'm not even sure this is sexist anymore, but I'm just like, how can you not think that that I have a right to disagree with you? I just don't understand. I don't get it. And he's like, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm like, I understand perfectly what you're saying, and I disagree with you. And I'm always going to disagree with you, pretty much now, because everything you say is completely illogical. Oh my god. Basically, I asked him today, like, I always get that I look young. Like, every time I go to, like, get a drinks or whatever, I always get ID'd. Like, do you think I look young? And he's like, yeah, you look young in the face, but if you if you exercise more, you'd probably look younger. And I was like, pardon? Like, are you serious right now? That's what you're gonna fucking say to me? Like, that's appropriate in any sense of the word? I'm like, who do you think you are? Like, who do you actually think you are that you have the right to tell me what I should be doing? Like, yeah. So basically, I can't stand him, and I have to deal with him all summer, and I have to stay with him in cities for weeks and try to make conversations with him at dinner when I can't stand him, and I don't even know how to deal with the situation because I can't just be like, I don't like telling people off, and I don't want to get any management involved or anything because I don't want to. I don't know. But I'm just like, everything he does is so inappropriate and such a piss off. Like, everything he says is so ignorant, and I just can't even fathom how a being can exist in that mindset. Like, really. Everything he has said to me in the past 2 days, I have just wanted to punch him in the face. I don't even know how to deal with this situation. Like, I can't do anything. Basically, I'm helpless to this guy who has said sexist comments, so I'm starting to infer that he just thinks I'm a lesser friggin' human. I just... And then he didn't even, like, read anything that we were supposed to do because, like, he just didn't because he was doing other stuff. And then I've read it all, and, like, keeps coming to me with, like, things that he did, like he didn't do it right, and I'm like, okay, you have to read this. And, like, he doesn't even listen to me. Like, he's just like, oh, no, I don't. I'm like, yeah, you do. And then, like, he goes to me yesterday, he's like, it's really empty here. Like, I wonder if there's a lot of people. I wonder what the population is. And I'm like, the population's 280,000. It was on the sign. So, no, it's not a big population. And then today, we're driving back to the hotel, and he's like, oh, the population here is only 280,000. So, that's probably why I haven't seen as many people here. And I was like, yeah, like, exactly what I said to you yesterday when we were driving, that's what it was. Like, you didn't even, like, pay attention to a single word I said to you. Like, he just doesn't listen. And that's not the first time. Like, I've had to repeat things to him, like, 5 times. Or, like, he'll misunderstand something and we'll argue about it. Like, oh, mm, what am I supposed to do here? Like, what the hell? Like, anyway, sorry guys, I had to get that off my chest. So, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. If you have any advice, let me know.